What? Who is that?
Hello handsome and beautiful fellas, this is StarK here and welcome back to a new video. This one is going to be a special one because this is an advanced Kenshi guide. A lot of people has been asking me for this. I will tell you about every Kenshi combo, how to do it, his best strings, best cameo for him and everything you need to know and are here for. So without any further ado, let's get started. Let's talk about his best cameo first. There were 3 cameos really popular with Kenshi and they are Cyrax, Sub-Zero and Frost. As we all know that Cyrax is now nerfed after the patch, so using him with Kenshi is no longer preferable. Sub is also a good pick, but I prefer Frost over everyone and let me explain you why. Frost got a freeze which is a low that can act as a mix-up with Kenshi's overheads, whereas Sub freeze is a mid. Frost got a chip damage that can chip your opponent and move your opponent backwards, whereas Sub also got a move that can push your opponent back, but it is just one hit, it can't chip your opponent. And Frost got a ice ball which keeps Kenshi safe to call in Sento back without getting punished. So in my opinion, Frost is the best pick, but you can choose Sub-Zero too. Now let's talk about his best strings and talk about the overheads first. He has got 4 strings that have overheads: back 2-2, forward 2-2, down 2, forward 2-2, back 2 and 2-1-2, that is stand 2-1-2. Now what I meant by the Frost freeze mix-up is you can trick your opponent by mixing them up with the overhead into low. For example, in the back 2-2 string, last 2 is the overhead. So not going for the overhead, you can go for the Frost freeze, like back 2 into freeze. Similarly, you can do this with stand 2-1-2 string 2 because the last 2 is the overhead. So stand 2-1 into freeze. But you should not do this with the forward 2-2 strings because its overhead is really slow. Enemy can easily armor through it or backdash through it, so I don't recommend doing that. Now let's talk about his low string. He got only one low string, that is 1-4-1, in which 4 is a low. You need to be really careful using 1-4-1 because it is highly punishable, but is a tricky string because a lot of people get hit by it. They do not expect you to sweep your leg downwards, so it is a tricky one. You need to be really good with the hit confirm. So you can do 1-4 into Frost Eyes and continue your combo, but to keep yourself safe with 1-4-1 string, as you know it is really punishable, you can either go for back forward 4 hold or down forward 1. I personally prefer down forward 1 because it is instant and can't be interrupted, but back forward 4 can be interrupted and can be punished as well because you need to hold your back forward 4 to keep yourself safe, because if you just hit back forward 4, it is -11 on block and is punishable. Now comes the most awaited part, Kenshi combos. First, I will show you all of these combos with the notations below and then explain you some of the combos that needs to be addressed. If you don't know what notations are, you can take help from the screenshot on the screen right now. Pause it and look after it. Now let's start the combo. let's talk about some combos that might create problems for you. So the first one is the most damaging one, but also the most difficult one. Make sure that you can only do this combo if your opponent is really close to you. Many people do this combo with Sub-Zero Cameo because he freezes you in your place. But Frost Freeze pushes you a bit backwards, but that doesn't mean that the combo is not possible with Frost. Now listen really carefully. Start with any starter, for example, forward 2-2 into Frost Ice. Now call in Sento and do Sento 1 immediately. Then you have to slightly delay the stand 4-2 because if you don't delay it, you won't be able to do Sento 3 because there is a cooldown time between Sento moves and the opponent will block your combo. The timing is really tight, so you need to be really careful. After Sento 3, hold R1 and then you have to do forward 2. Then you have to again wait and then do stand 4. Then press Sento 3 immediately. After that, you have to jump immediately, but have to delay jump 2 a bit, or else the opponent will fall on the ground early and you won't be able to do forward 4. After delaying jump 2, do forward 4, then immediately do Sento 3 so that it interrupts the forward 4 animation because forward 4 will push your opponent really far. Then again stand 4 and down back 4. That's it. It is up to you if you want to amplify down back 4. And yeah, that is all that you need to know about this combo. This combo is definitely not easy. You won't be able to do it in one go. It will take some time, so good luck. Now comes the second combo, that is the Sento sandwich combo. No need to worry because it's a really easy combo. You just need to understand one thing, that is moving Sento back in between the combo. So here's the explanation. Hold block, do Sento 2, then Kenshi's forward 2-1, then Sento 3. Now you have to wait for your enemy to fall down a bit, then do stand 4-2. After stand 4-2, hold block and press the forward direction to move Sento a bit backwards because you need to juggle your opponent in between Kenshi and Sento. After moving him backwards, do Sento 2, then stand 4 into down back 4 or down back 4 amplified. Similarly, you have to do this with the other two combos that I'm going to show you right now on the screen. First one is a low version and second one is a overhead version. So that is all for Kenshi guide. There's nothing left to explain now. I guess I have covered almost everything you need to know about Kenshi. But still, if you have any doubts, my comment section is always open. I reply to every comment and I will be happy to help you. If you want, you can talk to me on my socials. The social media handles are there in the description. Feel free to ask anything you want. So that's it. I hope this video helps you to master Kenshi. Good luck and I will see you all in the next video.